In the heart of Liberia's brutal civil war, a name echoed through the chaos, whispered with a mix of fear and dread: Warface. This wasn't just a nickname. It was a reputation forged in fire and blood. The man behind it was Andrew Pay, a tall, imposing figure who rose from the ranks of the rebellion not through noble ideals, but through sheer, unadulterated violence. For him, the war was a business, and business was booming. He led his forces on a rampage, committing unspeakable acts, leaving a trail of destruction wherever he went. Looting wasn't just a byproduct of the conflict. It was the primary objective. Villages were plundered, resources were seized, and fortunes were built on the suffering of his own people. But Andrew's reign of terror didn't stop at Liberia's borders. When the fighting lulled at home, he became a soldier of fortune, exporting his unique brand of brutality to neighboring countries caught in their own conflicts. He was a mercenary in the truest sense, his loyalty belonging only to the highest bidder. He moved from one war zone to another, his legend growing with every campaign, his personal wealth swelling with every looted diamond and every plundered town. He was a master of chaos, thriving in the anarchy that tore West Africa apart. While others fought for a cause or simply for survival, Andrew fought for profit. Then an uneasy peace began to settle over Liberia. The guns fell silent, the battlefields grew quiet. For many, this was a time for rebuilding, for reconciliation, for coming to terms with the horrors they had endured. But for Andrew, it was simply a change in strategy. He didn't emerge from the war a humbled survivor, remorseful for his past. He emerged a victor, a fabulously wealthy man whose riches were stained with the blood of countless victims. He had successfully turned widespread human suffering into a vast personal fortune. The war had ended, but his ambition had not. He now saw a new battlefield, one with different rules, but with the same ultimate prize: power. With the swagger of a king, Andrew set his sights on the political arena. The same wealth he had stolen during the war became his primary weapon in peacetime. He realized that money could buy more than just guns and loyalty on the battlefield. It could buy votes, influence, and a seat at the table of power. He launched a campaign to become a representative, not by winning hearts and minds with a vision for a better future, but by literally purchasing his way into office. He distributed cash through lavish parties and leveraged the fear his old nickname still inspired, in a nation exhausted by conflict and crippled by poverty. His strategy was brutally effective. He won. War-faced, the warlord was now the Honorable Andrew Blessing Pay, the politician. Once inside the halls of power, he proved to be as cunning a politician as he was a ruthless commander. He shed his military fatigues for sharp, expensive suits, but the predator within remained. He became the ultimate political chameleon, a master of shifting alliances. He skillfully befriended every president, every minister, every influential figure who came to power, regardless of their party or their history. His loyalty was never to a person or an ideology, but to his own survival and enrichment. He used a potent cocktail of charm, cash, and thinly veiled intimidation to navigate the treacherous waters of post-war politics. He made himself indispensable, ensuring that no matter who was in charge, he was protected. Andrew's story is a chilling lesson in the evolution of power. It shows how the architects of war can seamlessly transition into the architects of the state. He traded his rifle for a briefcase, his battlefield for the legislative floor, but his methods remained the same. He was a symbol of a deep, unsettling truth, that in the aftermath of conflict, the lines between hero and villain, warrior and statesman, can become terrifyingly blurred. The man once known as Warface proved that the very same ruthlessness that allows a person to thrive in war can be polished, repackaged, and used to conquer the world of politics, leaving a legacy not of peace, but of power maintained at any cost. Thank you for watching. If you found this story compelling, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the complex figures who shape our world. We'll see you in the next one.